Utah lawmakers are trying to make up for a lot of lost revenue due to the pandemic and due to the fact that cars and trucks are using less gas. That means a lot of lost gas tax money. But is the solution fees for electric vehicles that would be the highest in the nation?
Robert Gerke from the Salt Lake Tribune joins us live this morning with a look at what's going on. Good morning, Robert.
Hey, good morning, guys.
So this is pretty interesting. They would be the highest fees in the nation. Explain this one.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of states are going to this option because the thinking is that electric vehicles in particular, and also hybrid vehicles, they use the road, they wear out the roads, they should pay for the roads. And that's kind of the way we've always approached paying for the roads, as a user fee. And so a lot of states have done this. The question is, how much do you charge them? And, so a couple of years ago, they imposed these fees on hybrid vehicles. Right now it's 20. On plug-in hybrids, it's about 50. And on electric vehicles, it's 120 right now. They want to more than double that electric vehicle fee all the way up to 300. The plug-in hybrids would go to 260. And so this is a pretty onerous fee. Like I said, the highest in the nation. And the question is what are we trying to accomplish here? Because we would bring in about $6 million a year is all and this is a $1.6 billion road budget. And it also raises questions about what we're trying to do with our air quality. We know that, the tailpipe emissions are the biggest polluter in the valley. We've been making all of these efforts to try to get people to drive less, to save, to save the air. And it's just, it's a disincentive for people to go to these cleaner cars if you're going to have to pay $300 a year to register the thing.
I know
so one alternative, though, right now, and you've discussed this, and I guess you're actually doing this, is the road usage charge program, where you use the tracker in your car. So if all of these prices went up, if these fees went up, would that take away the tracker?
No, it would encourage people to go into it, because the way it works is you put this device on your car, it measures how many miles you drive in the state. It actually doesn't measure the ones out of state, which is really interesting. And then if you come in and driving fewer miles at $1.50 a mile, if you come in driving fewer miles than you would pay for the big registration fee, you would pay less for that registration. And so the thinking is if you raise the fees really high, it's going to push people into the road usage program. But it still is a cost prohibitive thing. I mean, for the people to be paying this much. Now, somebody who maybe drives, a big fancy Tesla, $300 a year is not going to be a big deal to them. But when we're trying to get more people into these, in the lower end of these electric vehicles, you can see where it would start being a disincentive, because they're already more expensive cars. And we've also got this problem where, gas-powered cars are getting more and more efficient. They're 20% more efficient than they were 15, 16 years ago. And so they're paying less in gas tax too. So we've really got a bigger problem than this is addressing. If we need more gas tax revenue, then we got to raise the gas tax if we want to pay for the roads, or pay for them in some other way, because the bulk of the users, these electric alternative vehicles, cars, are less than 2% of what's on the road still. So we've got to address the other 98% as well, the ones that are really wearing down the roads, and also the ones that over time have not been paying as much in gas taxes as we have in the past.
All right, Robert Gerke from Salt Lake Tribune, and you can read more about this issue in your column on sltrib.com. Thank you.